Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aquarius, we're going to do your blind spot reading this week. We are going to see what's coming towards you, but you don't know, you don't see it. Why? Why is the universe bringing this in? And what can you expect from it? I'm going to start with my energy oracle deck, and then I am going to go to my tarot of dreams. Let's see Aquarius. Let us see Aquarius. The fourth chakra. Something going to warm you up. Funny. Maybe something going to warm you up. Something going to give you like a warm fuzzy. Why? Knowing your true power to transform your life. The Magician and the Mirror. What can you expect from this? Victory. Seems pretty good. Okay, you have attachment at the bottom. Passage forward stopped by strong forces from the past. Okay, so there might be, maybe you're going into some sort of a new cycle here that actually like is quite uplifting. You feel a lot of compassion and joy and happiness. Positive emotion in this new cycle, because it kind of feels like you're coming off of something here where your passage forward was stopped by something from the past. Something going on in the past that was holding you back. It could have been fear, could have been addictions to old habits or patterns. Yeah, but no. And why? This is because you understand the power that you have in your own life here. And what can you expect? Achievement. Awesome. All right. Let's see what the tarot is going to tell us. There you go. You have a new beginning. That's what's happening here. You have a new beginning. You're not being held back from things from the past. And this is great. I mean, it's just a really wonderful energy. Why? You have the Magician. The Queen of Swords. Wow. I just heard using your mind wisely. So using your mind wisely, looking at things for what they really truly are. And this gives you victory. The Two of Swords. Oh. You're making a choice here. You're making a choice. Maybe you don't know that yet. Huh? You're making a choice. You're going to be making a choice. You're going to be making some kind of choice in the future here. And this choice is leading you in a whole new direction. Could be, honestly, it could be anything here. It could be like something in work. It could be where you live. It could be your opinion or insight about something. Like it could be taking on a whole new, because you do have the sword energy here too. It could be like a relationship. It could be the decision to get a pet or to buy a new car. I don't know. Like it's really kind of out in the open. What is it? I don't know. Out in the open. It's kind of like, yeah, well, the gates are open. What do you want it to be? Maybe it's even like that energy, Aquarius. If you've had a lot of trouble making this, maybe this is, okay. If you've had difficulty trying to make a decision in your life, maybe that's this thing. Like that's what this is, because you finally have victory over something that's been really difficult to try to decide on. Or to know. Yeah, transforming your life. With the Queen of Swords. So, you have this fourth chakra, the heart chakra with the Fool. And what can you expect from this is almost like knowing what decisions to make. So maybe these are decisions that can't be made with the mind. So you make a heart-based decision. And this heart-based decision is perhaps, maybe it is a different way of doing. You've never done that before. Never done a heart-based decision before. See what happens there. And like, right? So that's like, why? Because using your mind wisely is maybe almost not to use your mind. That's funny. Yeah. I can see it for an air sign. Look at that. Victory at the bottom. Victory at the bottom. So, I feel like there's a whole new Aquarius here, right? That's what you could, that's your blind side. There's a whole new you coming around the corner. But you don't even know. You don't even know this about yourself yet. So, the way you've done things in the past, this is totally, I love this when this comes through in the readings. This comes through every once in a while. And it's just like funny. I love it so much because it makes me want to go back and watch this episode of Seinfeld. Is the episode in Seinfeld where it was was it the Un-George or something? Where George just decided that he had been making decisions the wrong way his whole life. It's like the anti-George. That's what it was, the anti-George. So he was going to start making, do it a different way, right? I don't know. Remember that episode? It was because the passage forward has been stopped by like just the way you've been doing stuff. So, okay. George has always been putting on like, I'm this, I'm that, and you know, and then he's sitting at the cafe, ordering a lunch or eating a lunch, and he's sitting at the bar spot, and a lovely lady comes in and orders the same thing, or I don't know, something. There's a brief connection, right? And that's usually George's indication. Wow, you could strike up a conversation with this lovely lady. But typically, he would try to make things up about himself because his life is in the crappers. It's like, there's no way I'm going to pick up any lady telling her the truth. And he tells her the truth. He's just like, whatever. You know what? Yeah, he just looks at her and he says, I'm bald, I have no prospects, I live at home by my parents, and I'm unemployed. It's like, wow. It's like, really? And it's almost like that's intriguing. And he gets a date out of this. And then he starts realizing, I've been doing it wrong the whole time. I'm going to do it all different. That's like what this is. It totally is. And it is. And then he gets a wonderful fiance who he ends up killing by buying cheap invitations to the wedding. She poisons herself with the glue. But yeah, and then he gets a job with the New York Yankees, like doing pretty much nothing. So I don't know. Aquarius is really cool because it's totally that energy on the table. It's like, you can expect that you're going to change here and you're going to start making decisions differently. And I think the first area in your life where you're going to make a decision is going to be the one that you had the most difficulty trying to decide about. You're like, I can't, I don't know. I don't have enough information. Every way I look at this, I don't know. And then, so why does this open heart chakra energy come in? Because you're using your true power. Your true power does not exist in just one state. It is not just about your mind and how you think about things or how you analyze things. It comes in by how you feel about things. And there's going into the victory. You are becoming the anti-George. Okay, so let's do teeny tiny tarot. What area of life is this for Aquarius? Maybe it's like George. Maybe it's all areas. The fourth chakra Fool. The Hermit and Temperance. Oh my God. What is that? That's almost like being held up or something. Held up at the introspection station. The self-introspection. Self, what am I trying to say? Your self, I can't even get it. It's like gone. I can't think. We just need to feel. We just need to feel through this reading, Aquarius. So, yeah, maybe you've been waiting on feelings. Maybe you've been waiting on feelings. Why? Queen of Swords. The King of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Use your true power to transform your life. You take an initiative. You're totally the anti-George here. I swear. Has it been you guys where I've done this before, where I got that energy? Because I'm picking it up again. And maybe that's normal. That's like an Aquarian thing. It's like, you know what? We've been doing it this way for the last 20 years. It all changes today. And then you do it that way and you're like, you know what? Been doing it this way for the last 8 months. It all changes. Because I feel like you're going through one of those. Yeah, and so, okay. It's like, what is my power? What is my power here? What's a new way of applying my power? It's almost like you shift gears. Are you a gear shifter in life? You shift gears and you're finding a new gear. It's love, compassion, self-acceptance. What can you expect from this? Victory in everything you've ever been indecisive about. The Queen of Pentacles. Well, that's really practical. Anything else with the Queen of Practical? I just said the Queen of Practical. The Hanged Man and the Five of Swords. Well, is somebody just like, oh my God. It's almost like you're trying to know as much as you can about something or someone. And you realize you just can't. Gosh. I mean, if this has anything to do with relationships, I almost feel like this is you wanting to know everything you can about someone before you get involved. Or before I get too deep here. I want to know everything I can about this person. Or I'm just going to stand off on the sidelines here and try to learn as much as I can about this person before I get in, like, or before I go and talk to them. Or before, like, well, I got news for you, Aquarius. You could know someone for 30 years and not know everything about them. So it's not going to happen. It ain't going to happen. You gotta get in there. What's this thing here? This passage stopped. Passage forward stopped by strong forces from the past. Okay. Oh, Four of Swords, Three of Swords. Okay. Yeah, no, I get it. Of course, I see it. Okay. Some of you, this could be relationship. And it could be 100%. The way I say that, could be 100%. You in relationships here, either you taking on a relationship with someone, because the Queen of Pentacles is like a nurturing energy, and it is somebody who like works with others here. It's kind of like, it could be a business partnership. It could be a romantic partnership of some type here. It's something that you really sink your teeth into here. Okay. It's a position that you hold, or that somebody holds when they're in relationship with you. So you're not really sure if this is the type of thing that can be beneficial to you. You've probably experienced it in a negative way in whatever this is, whether it's a business proposition, a business opportunity with someone, a romantic opportunity with someone, cohabitating with someone. It just looks like to me that you've probably not had the best experience with that. So you don't know if you would ever find victory in it. You know, it's kind of like with that Two of Swords. It's like, well, would I ever get victory in this type of dynamic in my life? Because, well, oh, I kind of want to say with this attachment card and the passage forward stopped by the past, it's like you've healed and you probably don't want to go down there. That's what it like. It's like, yeah, I don't want to do that again. No, don't want to do that again. So is there a little bit of like throwing caution to the wind? Because I don't know about throwing caution to the wind. It's not really throwing caution to the wind. I kind of feel like it's out of your control. That's what I'm going to say, because it's all major arcana. It's the Fool, it's the Hermit, it's the Temperance card. It's just, It's just something that happens naturally on its own. And it's something you've probably thought a lot about and not been able to come up with a clear decision for yourself. Maybe some of you kind of think, you know, I don't think I will have a successful relationship of this type in my life. Or maybe I don't think I will have a successful, be a successful business entrepreneur in this lifetime, in this, like, yeah, something like where your mind thinks about this, but your heart is like, oh, fuck no, you have no idea. You have no idea. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, and I do want to say, though, there is like a bit of a throw caution to the, I don't know, I'm still not sure about that. The King of Wands, but like thinking, how will I do this? Like, how will I reassess this? And yeah, I mean, it might be for some of you, it might be an opportunity here with another person. And it's honestly funny because I just feel like, what are you doing? But just like standing, I can't decide. The Two of Swords. I can't decide. Well, I kind of want to say, if you sit in that long enough, you've pretty much made a decision to say no. If like opportunities come your way and you sit in indecision long enough, eventually, you know, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Because sometimes that is a decision. That is a decision. But, well, and maybe you feel like you may never be able to make a proper decision here. Why is this Queen of Pentacles? I mean, it's looking at that, but it could be a family, a home life, a family life. The High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles. I kind of want to say it's the spiritual part of you, but in the way like that we see it through like human interaction with the Queen of Pentacles. And building and helping and, yeah, with other people. How does this heart chakra hit the Fool card though? Is it literally just like time on your own and waiting? With the Hermit and Temperance. Time on your own and waiting. The Three of Wands. Yeah. I think the universe has got one up its sleeve for you here. The Six of Wands. Oh, yeah. The Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Yep. And this is literally the thing that you don't know. I want to say like... I don't know. I think you will. I think it's still 100% up to you about this, right? Like what? But I do kind of feel like there's something coming in for you around the heart chakra that is unexpected. Maybe, I don't know, some of you, it could even be you. Like you could be even this for someone because it is coming up like the Fool card there. Or it could be someone else with strong Aquarian energy as well. Virgo, Sagittarius. I mean, it's all kind of right there. Even consider the house placements that they represent and how it could be connected in that way also. And then what you can expect from this is interesting too. So the High Priestess and the Hanged Man, I really get like a Piscean energy, a very strong Piscean with that combination, maybe a touch of Scorpio, a touch of Scorpio with that. But victory, perhaps even like, it's almost like cutting through illusion, illusion, dream state with Pisces. Yeah. Oh my God. As I say that, you got the Moon, the Eight of Wands and the Moon card. Well, that reading went real quick. Oh, it's Larry time. Larry, I was going to say that reading went quite quickly. And there's Larry. Hi, Larry. Kisses. Mwah. Of course, I gave him the treats that he likes today, so I get a kiss. If he's not getting his tuna, I ain't getting no kisses. Yeah. Well, I guess it's the only way he can really voice his opinion about things. You are going into, or you have been, traveling quite heavily and strongly into moon energy. I think there's something that your mind cannot tell you, but only your heart can. And that's coming. That is coming for you, Aquarius. We're going to do, I say we, I hope he shares the table. Going to do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to see what from your past still pulls on you. What from your future is trying to push you forward. You're shedding. And how this push and pull affects you. But how can you allow all things to flow freely here? And that's what we got. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.